Hi, my name is Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about loofahs. Loofahs are a kind of gourd that you can grow in the garden. See one of them right here. So the nice thing about loofahs is that you don't really eat them. You can eat them when they're really small, but the main function of loofah is to create loofah sponges. I'm sure everybody is familiar with loofah sponges. You've seen them in the store and everything. And a common misconception is that most people think that they're sea creatures, but they're not. They're actually vegetables. So you can grow your own loofah at home. So I grow these, I harvest the seed from them, and I dry them, and I use them for sponges throughout the house and like soap rests and other things like that. They're very handy if you're trying to live a zero waste or low waste lifestyle. So we're going to be kind of briefly highlighting the loofah plant and showing what they look like and when to harvest them. So here is a very new loofah. You can still see the flower at the end, but this is I believe it's a female flower. There's female and male flowers just like most of the squashes. So this one has been pollinated. So here's the beginning of a loofah, and then here is one after the flower has died. So here is a brand new baby loofah. And here is a loofah that is more so an adult. It's probably about 14 inches long at this point. This is dark green. It's not ready for harvesting yet, so don't pick your loofahs when they're dark green. This is a loofah. You can start to see it's gotten a little bit yellow in color, so this is getting closer to being ready to harvest. If you go in, you can see the give when you press down on the skin. So that means that it's starting to hollow out inside, so you can tell that it's starting to get close to being ready to harvest. The hard part about loofahs is that they're growing. It takes them about 4 months to mature, so you need a long growing season. This is more of a warm weather plant, but we do the best we can in colder climates to try to grow these. This loofah is not only funny shaped, but also ready to harvest. So it's mostly yellow and brown. It's got a lot of give when you press on it, and it's kind of crunchy. The skin is getting kind of crunchy. So this one is ready to harvest. So we can go ahead and just pick this one. So, this is how you peel a loofah. It's just like a banana. It's really cool. So, this is peeled. There's a little bit we need to cut off there, but see, look at this. Isn't this crazy? This is a vegetable. Here's a close-up on what that loofah looks like after it's all peeled. It looks really neat, all the fibers and seeds and everything. And here are all of the loofah plants that I was able to harvest. Quite a few of them are green, so I'm going to wait a bit for those to dry out before I try to peel them and rinse them off. And that is what a loofah plant sounds like when it still has the seeds in it. So all you need to do is rip off the little end and start shaking it and try to get all those seeds out. Now you peel it. When they get a little more brown like this and more crunchy, they get a little bit harder to peel. It doesn't come off in one nice piece like that last one did. So you might need to work at it a little bit more if they're a little more ripe. And try to do it over a bowl because seeds are going to keep coming out. Now you take it over to the sink and just rinse them off and squeeze and rinse and try to get the somewhat slimy residue that's on them off before you set them aside to dry. And you just want to keep repeating this process with all of your loofahs and set them aside to dry completely. It might take several days for them to dry out, but they'll definitely get dry. And then after that, they will be ready to cut and use however you want. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.